Welcome everybody. My name is Marilee Burnett. I am your tarot reader back with the messages for a pretty dramatic week ahead as we will kick off things with the full moon in Cancer, conjunct to Mars and sextile to Uranus. I guarantee you this will be a week where the unexpected should be expected and it's going to get a little wild and crazy. Of course, I wrote all about this in my article that is out there for you on my website, marileeburnett.com. Make sure you click on the subscribe link below as well. That way you get notified every time I post new content. And I'd really appreciate your support this year as I work on growing and expanding my reach. So thank you in advance for your help in doing just that. Now, I will this week, of course, pull a tarot card for every sign, and you want to watch for your sun, moon, and rising. And specifically, I'm looking for what big surprises are in store for you as a result of this dramatic full moon in the sign of Cancer. And you'll want to come back and watch the astro lesson if you haven't done that already, because it'll all really break the astrological pieces of the week ahead, which there are many, a lot of them involving Venus too. So you'll want to make sure that you come back and watch that segment as well. All right. Of course, you might want to consider booking a session with me. I have a couple of different packages out there that could help you work with me on a continual basis. If you want help in preparing for either these new moons or full moons, definitely the wild and crazy eclipses coming up in March. There's so much going on this year, and definitely if you want to be best prepared, book that 2025 session with me. It's 2 hours long. It'll be recorded, and I break it down month by month, all of the major aspects that are going on in your chart, all of the planets that are changing signs, and how they'll impact you. And you can still go out and watch that video that I did. It's an hour-long class about all of these changes in 2025 that we've never seen and we will never see again. Everything's going to start shifting and changing with this week in mind, because we are now fully into the nodes in their new signs with new lessons. So let's take a look at what all that means as that energy is wrapped up in these card messages pulled specifically for you. And as usual, we'll get started with the sign of Aries. All right, I'm using the Illuminati deck. And so for you, Aries, we have the Lovers card. And the Lovers card means that there could be a potential surprise as far as your relationship goes. So is it a dramatic ending to a relationship that you're in? Or is it a dramatic, unexpected encounter with this person that is fated and the one? You will definitely have to keep me posted on that. Of course, the energy of the 6 is aligned with love, because that is about receiving and giving love, making sure the love in your life is balanced, that your heart is open to receiving love. It's a major arcana card, Aries. So that means this is important. And since this happens in your 4th house of home and family, there could be big surprises at home. All right, keep me posted, Aries. Up next, we have Taurus. All right, Taurus, this is right up your alley. It's the 3 of Wands. And so this is a big payout, and maybe this is a surprise. You weren't expecting this source of income to be coming your way, but boy, is it coming in, and it's coming in a really big, dramatic way that is unexpected. So the 3 of Wands, of course, follows the 2 of Wands. So there's a choice that you made, a path that you chose. And now that you have started the work on that path, what you have worked on has created some kind of reward for you. And of course, the Wands are something that we're very passionate about. Now, this is happening in your 3rd house. So this could be a surprise that you receive in the mail. an email, or of course an offer from somebody, because the third house has everything to do with communication. And the 3 has you working with others, especially on your creative gifts, especially as you connect to the creator. So if you haven't done that yet, but you have a project that you're waiting to finish, now's the time. All right, keep me posted, Taurus. Next, we have Gemini. All right, Geminis, this is the Ace of Swords. So there is some new offer coming your way, out of the blue, unexpected. It could be, again, a conversation, because the swords have to do with communication. It has to do with our thoughts. And when it's an ace, it's from the hand of God, right? Out of the blue, unexpected, this offer lands in your lap. And it's associated with your second house, which is the money you make. So, again, out of the blue, an offer, a job offer of some kind, could change the current trajectory that you're on in unexpected ways. Now, keep in mind, you have Jupiter, the planet of blessings, in your first house, and it is starting to slow down, and soon it will end its retrograde on February 4th. So this might just be the beginning of some major changes coming your way. And of course, the ace carries the energy of the number 1, Gemini. So this is a big, new, surprising beginning. And I definitely want to hear what that is for you. All right, Cancers, of course, this is happening in your first house. And it's the 4 of Pentacles. So there's something about your financial resources that could end up really shocking and surprising you and causing you to restructure things in some way. Now, sometimes the 4 of Pentacles shows up when we have been too guarded, too protected with our finances. And so whatever this surprise is for you, directed at you personally, it is going to cause you to change something in your current financial structure and present yourself as somebody who is good with managing finances, for instance. So is it a new job? Is it an offer? Is it with some kind of a financial institution? Only you will know, but you will tell me, and I can't wait to hear what that is. 4, of course, is the number of home and family. It's the 4th house, like Cancer is, and it's about structure and having the right structures in place. So this is something important to your future, whatever this surprising ending is. Next, we have Leo. All right, Leo, 10 of Pentacles for you. So there again is the strong energy of financial opportunity that is coming your way. It is a surprise. It could be money from an inheritance. It could be money from a family business, and it has the positive impact that affects your entire family. It could be generational wealth that we're talking about here that's created as a result of the surprises that are showing up for you at this time. Now, a full moon conjunct to Mars in your 12th house of hidden things means there is, again, like secret family money that you never knew about that suddenly becomes available to you. Is just one of the ways that this could show up for you. So looks like good, happy news as far as money goes. The number 10, of course, is the end of something financially so that a new opportunity can begin, because this becomes the number 1. Keep me posted, Leos. All right, Virgos, you are up next. Well, there is a choice ahead for you, Virgos, and maybe it's a choice you've been sitting on for far too long, but with the help of this full moon, which you can see here even in the sky, you have to decide. And it may shock you how the decision you make sends you off on this new trajectory very quickly and very swiftly as well. Now, in Cancer, this energy is what we'd say it's in a sextile to your energy. And this happens in your 11th house of friends and networking groups. So it could be a friend, maybe more than one friend, that comes to you with an offer, but you don't want to sit on it for too long. You definitely want to take advantage of it and you want to start moving forward. So the 2 is the energy of balance. So maybe you're going to have to sit down and write out the pros and cons before you can decide, because you know, Virgos, you like to be a little OCD about how you make decisions. So decide away and definitely keep me posted. Next we have Libra. All right, Libra. This is the Prince of Pentacles, often known as, of course, the Knight of Pentacles. So it's interesting to me how many financial opportunities are coming, but of course that is a result of the influence of Uranus in the sign of Taurus, which is also slowing down, getting ready to move forward. So these are, again, surprising financial opportunities, offers that come to you unexpectedly. And whatever it is, there will be hard work, but it will so be worth it and you will be successful. This is maybe a new job opportunity of some time. You've been waiting on this, right? And now the time is right. This, blah, blah, blah. I don't like that. Up next, we have Libra. All right, Libra, you have what's called in this deck the Prince of Pentacles, but it's also known as the Knight of Pentacles. And that is a financial offer that is coming to you, and it will be a surprise. Now, this is all because of the fact that Uranus is in the sign of Taurus, which has to do with finances. And of course, it's an active part of this full moon. So we're seeing a lot of pentacle and financial rewards coming to people. And this is somebody who's offering you a financial opportunity. So it could be a job. It could be work of some kind, even if it's not work as far as a paycheck, but something that you would want to become involved in. And it's something where you'll be very successful. So you should seriously consider this. This full moon for you happens in your 10th house. So it could be a surprise ending to your current career, and you may take off in a completely different direction. It could be some kind of unexpected promotion or bonus. It looks like good news, Libras, but you'll have to tell me what this new beginning ends up being, because of course the court cards carry the energy of the number 1, which is a new start. Next we have Scorpio. Scorpios. So when you see the 7 of Swords, Scorpios, this is a time where you need to be careful and cautious, because there is someone in your midst who thinks that they're getting away with something. And if you're not careful, you will be fooled and they will get away with this. And since it's swords, this is somebody who's been playing some mind games with you and trying to trick you out of something that they don't have any right to. So don't be fooled. When you have the energy of the number 7, you really want to go within and trust your intuition. So if you have been suspicious of someone, don't turn a blind eye. You're right. And this card confirms it. Now, this surprising full moon happens in your 9th house. So it could be somebody who is of foreign descent. It could be somebody who's a teacher, like somebody you would respect and you can't imagine they would do this. But no matter their reputation, if your gut says something's off, it is. Pay attention to it. Next, we have Sagittarius. All right, we have the Princess of Swords, Sagittarius, which is also known as the Page of Swords. So this is, again, a message that is coming in for you that provides you with a new opportunity. It could be something like a startup company. It could be a role as a teacher of some kind. The offer could come from a woman with red hair, like in this picture. Of course, if that happens, you'll have to leave a message below and let me know. But it's a opportunity that you didn't expect at all. Now, this is happening in your 8th house, which is the house that rules over other resources. So maybe this is an additional opportunity for you of some kind that adds a new resource to the income that you already make, or this could be an offer that comes in for your partner, because the 8th house also rules the money that we get from our partner. So whatever it is, court card, energy of the number ones, whatever concludes, whatever surprise ending happens, this new opportunity is meant for you. So be sure to pursue it. Next, we have Capricorn. All right, Capricorns. I think, besides Aries, you are the only other sign so far that has a major arcana card, and this one is the High Priestess. So you're seeking answers as far as your serious relationships go, whether they're business relationships, personal relationships, marriage specifically. And you're trying to make a decision. What should you do? And of course, the High Priestess knows the answer. And the number 2 is about relationships as well. But you're going to have to let go of forcing answers and just relax into this, because whatever the answer is as far as this commitment goes, this full moon is going to surprise you no matter what you were expecting. It is not going to turn out as expected, and especially because the sun is in your sign while the moon and Mars are opposing you. So there is definitely some tension as a result of this full moon on your relationship sector. So trust the knowing, trust the quiet voice, and then from there, make your choice. Next, we have Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Whenever we see the 5 of Cups, and it always seems like somebody somewhere is dealing with this 5 energy, whether it's Cups or Pentacles, but this time we have the 5 of Cups, which is something that is very disappointing to you and emotionally disappointing as well. But instead of being stuck with that energy of disappointment, you need to use this energy to get you out of this place where you're feeling sad and alone and depressed, right? This picture of winter and the cold shore is depressing. But if you look behind you, there's still good things going on. You still have 2 of those 5 cups that are full and upright, and that's where the opportunity is. Now, the good thing about this energy of the 5, that means there's a change coming. Something creates emotional changes in your life. Now, this could have something to do with your work or your health, anything that is a part of your day-to-day life. So whatever that is, just know whatever goes away, whatever we lose, it's not intended for us, and something better will replace it. So keep me posted and keep looking for the good, and don't stay stuck on whatever this disappointment is. All right, Pisces. Man, why did we have to end? The last 2 cards were not the brightest, and yet everything ahead of it really was. However, Pisces, this is a time where you are going through a huge amount of change and transformation, because the North Node has just moved into your sign, and the South Node, of course, opposes you in Virgo. So you have a 1.5 years where you're truly working on being your true, genuine self. And you've had Saturn in there helping you for the past 2 years, helping you create good boundaries, healthy boundaries, awakenings, right? And now it's time to heal, right? The 3 of Swords looks pretty painful, right? It's stabbing you through the heart. However, it's the light that is breaking through in the background that gives you hope, because from the pain, there is something that allows you to heal. And again, something about this full moon in your fifth house that actually rules your heart could be that this pain or burden you've been carrying with you for a while suddenly is healed. And that's good news, right? And it's shocking and surprising. You thought you would never get over whatever this is. And keep in mind, if there is something, a painful event that shocks and surprises you as this week kicks off, that you will heal. And there is something better coming. You need to trust in your spirit guides. The energy of the number 3 suggests that you work with the Creator, with your angels, to heal and pour your energy into something creative and artistic in order to help yourself heal. All right. Wow. The cards leading up to these last two were pretty positive, but we always have a mixed bag of energy that we are working on. So again, if you want to know more specifically, book a reading with me. My tarot readings are the most affordable readings I have out there. And man, do they align specifically to whatever's going on astrologically. So you get a really good view of what's coming up. So again, go out to my website, marileebrunette.com. Make sure you click on the monthly horoscope for January. That way you can take a look at this full moon in Cancer article. You can also look at the upcoming new moon in Aquarius, and then the February content is out there already as well. And I am going to continue to work forward and get everybody prepared for eclipse season that's coming in March, which will be here quicker than you would imagine. So look for that content to be out there shortly as well. And again, give me your feedback, give me your comments, message me. I love when I get to interact with you guys. All right, make it an amazing week ahead. Do keep me posted, and I'll talk with you next week.